Well, welcome back to another episode of the Heroes in Discussion podcast. Yes, Manchester City are through into the semi-final of the Emirates FA Cup after they came from behind to win Bournemouth 2-1 at the Vitality Stadium. It is a fantastic game, by the way, and Haaland scored in the 49th minute to cancel out their deficit, while Omar Marmoush scored the winning goal minutes after he came on. Both goals were assisted by Nico O'Reilly. It was a brilliant game for Nico O'Reilly because in the first half, Manchester City were nowhere near their best, and Nico O'Reilly came on in the second half, and the whole fortune changed for Manchester City. He got 2 assists for Man City, and his performance was brilliant, most especially defensively as well. It was brilliant and it was solid. So for me personally, I think Man City they really let themselves down in the first half because they lost the midfield battle to Bournemouth, most especially in the first half. They lost the midfield battle, and Manchester, Leicester and Bournemouth capitalized on that, and they got a goal through Evan Nielsen in the 21st minute. So first and foremost, I would say in the first few minutes of the game, Erling Haaland got 3 good goal scoring chances, which I think he should have done better. One free header, which he headed wide. Another penalty, which Kepa Arrizabalaga saved brilliantly, and a brilliant, I would say a gift from a Bournemouth player because he was trying to step the ball into the path of his players. However, Erling Haaland was in the right position, but he could not really convert that, and he put that over the post, which I think was poor from him, and that really drove Manchester City back in the first half. That gave Bournemouth the power to go all out against Manchester City and put them in a very, very tight and difficult position. If you allow Bournemouth to play, you are going to get punished. This season, they've really been fantastic, most especially with their counter-attack strategy. They are second in the Premier League. They are the second Premier League team that have scored more counter-attack goals. Maybe I think they scored around 7 goals from counter-attacks, just behind Liverpool, who have scored around 13 goals from fast breaks, or you may call it counter-attack. So for me personally, I think Bournemouth, from their own perspective, I think they were brilliant in the first half. But they could not replicate that performance in the first half. Manchester City came back in the second half, and they controlled the game for the whole second half, and they made sure that they pressed them backward, and did not allow them to play out from the back and to gain control of the game. That gave Manchester City a whole lot of control in that game, and that made that difference for them, most especially when Nico O'Reilly came on for Manchester City. So for me personally, I think Man City, now their hope of winning a silverware this season is still intact, because they're out of the Premier League title race. They're out in the Champions League as well. In the League Cup, they are out, and now this is the only trophy left for them to fight for this season. So it's really going to be it's really a brilliant game for Man City, most especially in the first half. So for me, I'll just like to mention something. Foden and Jack Grealish, this season they've really been poor. Do you understand? They've been poor, and if both of them, for me, it's my opinion though, if both of them are not British boys, do you understand? Their names, most especially their name, and last season we know the kind of competition and the kind of comparison between Foden and Bukayo Saka, where they were saying, even some ex-footballer were saying Foden was a better footballer than Bukayo Saka in terms of he is a world class in quotes. You understand? They say he is a world class, but this season he has ghosted for Man City. Today, nowhere to be found. Nothing from him today. I was just asking, where is Foden in this game? He ghosted completely. It was when he was substituted that I saw him, that he's still in the game. So now, and Jack Grealish as well, spending I think around £100 million to sign him. If he is not a British boy, I think his name will be in the media every single week. his name will be in the media every single year. The other day he was videoed, was video drunk coming out of a club or whatever. Do you understand? If it has to be another player who is not a British player, his name will be in the media. He lack discipline and all of that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's just my opinion, though. It's just my opinion because all this kind of thing, there's double standard in the Premier League. There's double standard. Once it's their boy, do you understand? They will not talk down on them. Sure, you understand? They will not talk down on them. But when it is not their boy, maybe a person of color or all of that, their name, they will always be dragging them in media and all of that. So for me personally, I think there's double standard. So for me, if a team or a player is not doing well, do act the same way that you act to other people. So don't just come out and start saying all sort of things about someone when it gets to another person's turn. You just go as if nothing happened. So these are just my own thoughts, my own opinion about the game. You can drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you are just coming across this people for the very first time, please do it, like and subscribe. And if you are already, please smash the like button and drop your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another episode. And bye for now.